Welcome back to Building Parent Pages for your digital plans book. Now, in the last video I mentioned, I don't think we used our color to style here. So let's check that. No, we have that in black. Not a big deal. I'm going to go ahead and just change that to our inky, so that's that dark gray. And I'm going to go over to my properties panel, click on that, and then click on the edit. So I'm going to come in, drop down to character color, and just make sure I have inky selected and hit OK. Now, every time I use that, that'll be correct. And I think we did this for all of our headlines, so let's just fix those. You can see that automatically changed. How easy is this? And that, my friends, is why we add paragraph styles, so that we don't have to worry about any of these changes. All right, done. So let's dive into how we start building our parent page template. So we've got all of our styles, our elements, we're ready to go. Now, also, as I start designing, I typically have some inspiration or sketches ready to go. So our very first parent page is our A parent. And this is the page that all other pages will be built off of. This is like grandma, she's in charge. So things I like to have on this template, I like to have page numbers. And so I'm gonna come in here and we're going to type the name of our brand. And notice I'm not typing a page number. Go ahead and style that with our body copy. Instead of a page number, what I want to do is go up to Type, Insert Special Character, Markers, and Current Page Number. Now when I zoom in, we're going to see that it has an A. That's fine. That's what we want. The A stands for the A template. Now I don't want that A to be right against this line. I want to have some room in case I have 2 or 3 page numbers. Now as I add additional parent pages, that will change to a B, a C, a D, and on my working pages, it has the page number. So other things I like to have on my parent page are my grids. Now you want the same grid for all of your design. So if I go up to Layout, Margins, and Columns, a couple of words here. Even number columns tend to look more formal. They also give you some good options as far as copy, and I'll show you that in a minute. Odd can be a little harder to design, but they give you a nice asymmetrical look. So we're going to start with 12 columns. That gives us really nice. And then now not only do I have I've got 4, I've got 2, I've got 6, got some real nice options there. Okay, so we've got our columns in place. And the final thing I would add to my A parent is if I want a background color on every single page, I would go ahead and add that. And in our case, I'm going to use our nice cream as my background. Now notice that means our page number went behind, not a big deal. We're just going to send this to the back, and ta-da, there's our page number. Let's go back to our Pages panel, and we're going to create multiple new parent pages. So I'm going to use my flyout menu, New Parent, and I'm going to say my B parent is going to be my cover design. All of these are going to be based on A parent. New Parent. I'm going to say C is our division page based on A. Okay, so we've got our templates set up. Now they don't have any content on them, but as soon as we add content, you'll see how this works so wonderfully. We're going to go ahead and go down to our working pages. So I double clicked on page 1, and I'm just going to add some more pages. Now currently these are all just the A parent, but I'm going to right click, apply parent, and this one is going to be our division page, and this one is going to be our cover page. And so notice as we apply those, their letters change. So we have B, C, we'll add our D parent, and so now we are set up. So we're going to have a little video magic here. I'm going to go through and design all these parent pages. As promised, through the magic of video, I have completed our parent pages. So if we just toggle through these real quickly, you can see how we've used our elements and styled everything. It's looking great. So one of the things that you may have happen is as you're bringing content in, you might cover up that page number. Let me show you on this page what that looks like. So when I bring this in, it covers up that page number. And when I try to grab that page number, I can't. What you need to do is release that. So I'm going to hold Shift Command. I'm going to click my page number. Then I can bring that to the front. When I move my color back down, you can see there's my page number. Same thing applies to any of the pages under working. So let's go down here to our first content page. So if I try to click on anything, it's locked. So I can use that Shift Command trick, or if I want to unlock all of it, I can just right click and override. So then I can make any changes I want to this page. Now one more trick I wanted to show you was how you can modify some of your pages super quickly. So let's get into that. And we're going to use one of our content pages here to just modify it and reuse it. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this working page. I could do this up at parent pages too if I wanted to. So I'm just going to duplicate the spread. And so I'm going to just kind of redesign these elements to a new page. Okay? And I'm not going to delete anything. I'm just going to kind of save content. Now, when I overrode all my page numbers, I unlocked my background. I'm going to go ahead and lock that again. And we're just going to start moving things out and changing what they look like. So I added some bullet points here. So let's just make this regular text. There we go. I want to grab our subhead, so I'm going to delete that. There's our subhead. Let's bring that in. Make our text a little bigger. We could go a little wider with this text. Let's say we've got some more text on this page. One of the things I like to do on these text-heavier pages is kind of leave a little extra margin space just to give my viewers a little room to do some eye rest. So that looks great. Let's see what this photo's looking like. We'll bring that up a bit. This over, fill our text, keep our pull quote. And so that's our revision. You know, obviously I would have different content and different photo, but you can see how easy it is to do that. Well, I like that page so much, I want to make it a parent page. I'm going to use my flyout menu, parent pages, save as a parent. So there's the page I just created. I'm going to double click go to my parent options, and I'm going to call this content 1A so that I know that it is a version of my content 1. I could do the same with these other pages too, just kind of revisiting some of the content, moving things around. So in a really short time, I was able to create multiple templates that I can apply and reuse throughout my design. In the next video, I want to show you how to work with images and links and make sure you have high quality content. Even though we aren't printing, this is still really important.